Hey everybody, HomeSliceHenry here, and in today's video we are taking a look at a really fun theme team in the Ultra League Premier Cup. And we are taking a look at a triple fire theme team, and these battles were submitted by a member of the community. So many thanks for the battle submission, and they requested that a shout out be given to Pogoto, their Pokemon Go community in Torino, Italy. So very cool having an international audience, so thank you very much for the battle submission. And for the team, they're running Charizard with Dragon Breath, Blast Burn, Dragon Claw, Typhlosion with Shadow Claw, Blast Burn and Solar Beam, and Blaziken with Counter, Blaze Kick, and Brave Bird. So 3 fire types, but 0 fire type fast moves. And this trainer manages to go on a very impressive 8-2 run with this team. So without further ado, let's hop into these battles and take a look at the triple fire theme team in action. Picking up a pretty nice lead here in Togekiss. Unfortunately, without Fire Spin, it does make this matchup a little trickier for Charizard. Blast Burn will still hurt quite a bit, so the Togekiss is going to want to shield up. Ancient Power, double super effective. You definitely need to commit a shield here. Commits the shield, and my guess is definitely going to be able to get to that second Blast Burn. Not really a point in baiting, because baiting is really risky in this matchup. Able to get the shield, and then is going to save swap into the Shadow Claw Typhlosion. Again, another Ancient Power, probably going to want to shield this up. But the nice thing is the Typhlosion can overfarm quite a bit because the charms are going to be resisted. So farming all the way up to 2 Blast Burns, and this is going to give them a stored Blast Burn for whatever comes in. Takes out the Togekiss. Oh no, it's an Empoleon. It's a water type. Is this the end? Oh no. Oh no. This is not looking great. At this point, you definitely have to come in with the Charizard and try and trick them into throwing so then you can counter down. Oh, they throw. Okay, that is big. They throw, and now the Blaziken should just be able to counter down and leave with some energy, and you really have to hope it's something in back that can be one-shot. Oh, it's a Gallade! All these confusions are chunking, but able to get to the Brave Bird. This is going to be one-shotting the Gallade and giving him the win. Oh my goodness. So even against a water type, the triple fire theme team getting the W, you absolutely love to see it. Alright, hopping into the next match here. Battle starting. Oh, and we have an opponent. Alright, fantastic. Dragon Breath Charizard and a Poliwrath. This is actually a pretty solid matchup, and it's a matchup that is made better by the Dragon Breath, so that works out pretty well. Going straight for the Dragon Claws. They are neutral, but I believe a resisted Blast Burn still does more damage, just because Blast Burn is such an absurdly good move. Ice Punch, again, it's non-stab and neutral, so it's not going to do a whole lot. Oh, and they have a Shadow Magnezone, and those counters are absolutely tearing through the Magnezone. Blaziken is a great response, shields up the Wild Charge, which is huge, and able to counter down and leave with a ton of energy. They bring back in the Poliwrath, baiting here, so opting to not go for the Brave Bird. Blaze Kick gets the shield, very nicely done. A Dynamic Punch will hurt quite a bit here. Shields up correctly the Dynamic Punch. Very nicely done. Oh man, this Poliwrath had overloaded on energy. They have a ton of energy. Back-to-back Dynamic Punches. And that is a little rough as now they're down a shield. The Charizard can come in, farm up, and they have an Alolan Muck in the back. Okay, this is still okay. Able to land the Blast Burn, which is absolutely huge, and able to bank some energy on the Charizard before switching into the Typhlosion. Typhlosion is pretty glassy, so this Sludge Wave, oof, that hurts. Unfortunately, cannot really Shadow Claw down because it is resisted and non-stab, so forced to go for the Blast Burn. Interestingly enough, gets the shield. Is the Muck going to try and farm down? They do not. So the Muck does not farm down, and things are looking pretty good because he's going to be able to farm down with the Charizard. Then he just needs to get to the Dragon Claw. Able to do so, that's going to be taking out the Poliwrath. So again, 2 games, 2 water types, and the triple fire team still getting the job done. You love to see it. All right, hopping into game number 3 here. As you can see, I definitely didn't forget to cut out the times in between battles. That's definitely not something I forgot to do. So all right, we're doing the best with what we have. I'm picking up a really nice lead here in Venusaur. They're staying in. Unfortunately, this is another situation where Fire Spin would definitely be preferred. Sludge Bomb does hurt. Opting to let it go because Charizard can throw off a Sludge Bomb, but as you can see, that does a decent amount of damage. Firing back with the Blast Burn, again, not really reason to bait, because Blast Burn will do absolutely massive damage if it connects. Probably is going to be wanting to shield this one up. Very nice Frenzy Plant bait because a Sludge Bomb would kill, so that's a perfect opportunity for the opponent to bait, but able to just beat them to the Blast Burn. So very nicely done there. Blast Burn gets the shield, and the Venusaur. At this point, I think you might just let this go. Yeah, deciding to let that go, and deciding to instead come in with the Typhlosion and probably commit to the farm down. Deciding to let it go, so saving the shield for Blaziken. That does make quite a bit of sense. They have a Swampert. Oh no, Swampert. Say it ain't so, Swampert. Get absolutely beamed. They have an Alolan Sandslash in the back, and Blaziken's here to shut it down. So 3 for 3 on water types, and the triple fire team just will not stop winning. Oh my goodness. All right, hopping into the next match here against Sunshine, and then a bunch of numbers that I couldn't read. Ooh, the Charizard Mirror. Let's see what fast move they have. Ooh, the Dragon Breath Mirror. Very interesting. Opting to go for the bait. Again, Blast Burn's the move to go for here, but able to get the shield with the Dragon Claw, which is really, really nice. Shields it up, and shields up a Blast Burn. So that bait is huge, because now they're going to be able to outpace the opposing Charizard to the next charge move. Able to get a Dragon Claw through, that gets it very low, and able to farm down. Very nice job successfully getting that bait off. Obstagoon coming in. I like the decision here of opting to build up to the Blast Burn to force them to empty their energy, because now you can align it with Blaziken, which absolutely shreds. Roserade comes in, and oh my goodness, Typhlosion is in a really good spot. As typically, let's see if they're running. No, they went for the Weather Ball, so my guess is they're probably not running the Sludge Bomb, so they're probably running the Weather Ball and Leaf Storm, so they really don't have any play here. Obstagoon comes in. Nice play. Obstagoon probably needs to try and farm down, but even then, the double super effective counters from Blaziken are going to be putting in a ton of work. Obstagoon really trying to go for that farm down. Bunch of lag, but unfortunately not quite able to farm down. The Blast Burn comes through, and that is going to be more than enough to take out the Obstagoon. So very nicely done there. Off to a 4-0 start. Looking good. All right, hopping into game number 5. Is he going to be able to get the 5-0? All right, battle starting. We got this. All right, against John Lucky. Who will be the unlucky one in this match? Oh, well, right away, I'm saying him. Based off the triple fire team right away. Things are not looking great with the Swampert on the lead. Able to get off the Dragon Claw, and that does some damage. Unfortunately, Charizard gets outpaced really badly in this matchup. As you can see, Swampert already to a second charge move. Hydro Cannon lands, does not take it out, which is nice. Able to get off a Dragon Claw, and I'm really hoping that the Swampert decides to no shield. Oh, they do. So able to take out the Swampert. That's big. Hopefully they don't have any more water types. A Machamp in the back. Doesn't have a great response to a Machamp, unfortunately. Definitely makes sense to come in with the Blaziken, because at least the Blaziken is spammier. But Rock Slide would hurt here. Ooh, just a cross chop. Very nice call. And able to start spamming out these Blaze Kicks. But the issue is counters just do so much. The Machamp able to commit to the farm down, and this is looking very rough. As, yeah, they're definitely just going Rock Slide now. And unless they can get to a second, they should probably switch. Oh, that could be another Rock Slide. Oh, no. And they had a Charizard of their own in the back. Unfortunately, Blast Burn is not going to be enough to take them out. So interestingly enough, the team was able to overcome the Swampert, but unfortunately, a Machamp with an energy advantage and a shield advantage proved to be a little too much. You can see able to get the Toxicroak reward, picking up the 4-1, and I believe the trainer who submitted this mentioned that this was their alt account that they were running some battles on, so it's a bit lower ranked than most, but still very, very cool battles and a very cool team. Oh, approaching that rank 19. Elo coming soon on this account. All right, hopping into the next match. Battle starting right away. That's a good sign, and so far no app crashes, so that's a plus. Although what's a negative is that Swampert lead. I mean, granted, Dragon Breath makes it a lot more palatable of a matchup, but my goodness, Swampert lead is absolutely miserable for this team. Hydro Cannon shields it up, and going to be going straight for the Dragon Claw. Really hoping that the Swampert decides to no shield, but they do shield, recognizing that since the Charizard's staying in, that they're probably weak to Swampert in the back. Dragonclaw, no shield. That is very nice. One nice thing about this matchup is Hydro Cannon from a regular Swampert does not actually KO, and it's very difficult to Mudshot down. So they're actually forced to throw, so that's fine. And then you could probably come in with a Blaziken and counter down. Blaziken able to counter down. Very, very nice. Now, Blaziken does have an energy lead, and the water type should hopefully be out of the way. They have a Galvantula. That is not a response to a Blaziken at all. Oh, no. And switching into the Typhlosion and just using Typhlosion to soak the damage is my guess, and saving the shield for Blaziken. They lunge. They're staying in. They must be really weak to fire in the back, and they quit. Oh my goodness. Maybe a Abomasnow in the back would be my guess. So maybe the goal was to try and handle the fire type up front, but with 3 fire types, completely overwhelmed the opponent's team. Very nicely done. All right, hopping into the next match here against Moto Ranker. Charizard into Shadow Machamp. And this is not as comfortable of a matchup as you might think, just because the Shadow Machamp can really safely bait here. Oh, and they baited. Perfect. I promise I didn't plan that. It just happened. Going for the Blast Burn to do a bunch of damage or get the shield. And now hopping into the Blaziken to counter down. So the water type has been dealt with, which is absolutely huge. Let's see if that Machamp does come back in. They do, but the Machamp's pretty low, so Blaze Kick will actually threaten here. So can actually get a shield with the Blaze Kick, which is very nice. And you just build up and, oh, I thought they were getting that Blaze Kick. No such luck. Charizard, 1 Dragon Breath takes them out. They have a Venusaur in the back, and they are out of here. So that's one nice thing about having a variety of different typing of fast moves on this Triple Fire team, is the water types that they've seen have actually been handled somewhat okay, because if it's an Empoleon, you have counter hitting it for super effective. If it's a Swampert, you can beam it, or you have the Dragon Breath to hit it for neutral. Another Shadow Machamp lead. Again, you definitely have to respect the Rock Slide, even though they're almost always baiting. And again, they save swap into an Empoleon, so looking like a very similar team to the battle before, but this time the Empoleon does shield. In comes the Blaziken. And Blaziken able to get off the Blaze Kick, and this is going to be doing some solid damage to the Empoleon. Able to get the shield, and Empoleon farms down. So this is looking a little rough, to be 100% honest. You probably come in with the Typhlosion just to absorb some energy, but deciding to shield, very interesting. The Empoleon will probably get to 2 here. Yep, they do get to the second one. So basically just opting to use the Typhlosion as a damage sponge, but needing to shield. Charizard does have an energy lead. The Machamp has a little bit of energy, and they have their own Typhlosion in the back, able to get to a Blast Burn. This is an Incinerate Typhlosion on the opponent's end, so they're 1 Incinerate away from the charge move. They're going to reach it right here, and that is going to be taking out the Charizard. So unfortunately, the Empoleon, the water type, ended up double shielding, and that proved to be a little tricky for the Triple Fire team to handle. All right, still on a pretty good run, though. Let's see if he can finish off this set strong. All right, bit of Q times there. That's something that I've been noticing quite a bit, is even though, I mean, I'm about the 2500s, I'm not crazy high, but it's felt like there's been some pretty substantial Q times, which has been a little rough. Oh, speaking of rough, XL Jellicent on the lead. That is miserable to see. Lands the Blast Burn. The Blast Burn does huge damage, though. Charizard, Blast Burn, doesn't care about typings and can safely tank a Shadow Ball. And the Jellicent is at another move, opting to let this go. It's just the Bubble Beam. And, unfortunately cannot quite take it out. On the bright side, Typhlosion has Shadow Claw. And Shadow Claw is hitting the Jellicent for super effective damage. Letting it go, nice counting, just the Bubble Beam, and able to farm all the way down. Now, if there's a Jellicent, there could be an Alolan Ninetales, which would really not appreciate Fire-type attacks. They have, an XL Stunfisk in the back, so we've got some sweaty XLs. Let's see if the Fire team can handle it. Blast Burn doing huge damage. At this point, do you just let this go and give 2 shields to Blaziken? Yes, I like this play. Give 2 shields to Blaziken. There's the Ninetales. I didn't even watch this battle before, but the Jellicent Alolan Ninetales core is everywhere. Blaze Kick doing huge damage. Pretty sure, yeah, opting to shield it up. I was pretty sure that was just going to be a Weather Ball, but at this point you have 2 shields. You may as well use them at some point. Opting to no shield this one, since it is a Weather Ball, Blaziken can survive the Weather Ball. Able to farm all the way down, bring back in the Stunfisk, and now building up to 2 Blaze Kicks. These counters are hitting for super effective damage, and so will these Blaze Kicks. And Blaziken is all about the attack stats. So these Blaze Kicks will hit very hard, back to back. Mudshot goes through, doesn't even matter. And against a fully XL team, the Triple Fire theme team, out here spanking them. You love to see it. Be gone, XLs. All right. Hopping into the next match here, fresh off a victory, teaching a Triple XL sweaty team a lesson in spice. All right, here we go. I am excited for this next battle. Ooh, this battle starting is taking a while. All right, come on, Niantic. My guess is it's probably going to error out. I've had this happen before. Yup, it errors out. All right, a very, very well working game. This game has no bugs, only features. All right, hopping into the next match here. Charizard into Gallade. This is a pretty solid matchup because most Gallades aren't running Synchronoise, but the issue is the confusions hurt. And I believe Gallade can probably 2-shield this and just win it straight off confusion damage. Choosing to let it go, calling the Leaf Blade bait. Very nice call. Oh, got greedy, went for the Blast Burn, couldn't quite get there. Typhlosion at the very least can hit for super effective, but close combat will hurt. Shields up the close combat and able to Shadow Claw down. So Gallade, oh, they have an Empoleon, but the Blaziken is still alive. So if they can land a Blast Burn, oh, gets a shield. That is a little rough. Can they get to the Blast Burn? Oh, they just get to the Blast Burn. Okay, very nicely done. The issue is the Empoleon has a ton of energy, but they're very low. Snipes it with the Blaziken. Oh my goodness, there's a Venusaur in the back. Brave Bird it. Brave Bird it. I want to see that Venusaur bleed. Come on. Brave Bird the Venusaur. Niantic said, no, you can't Brave Bird the Venusaur. Oh, but it happened anyway. Good game. Oh my goodness. So quite a few water types, but the Triple Fire theme team still able to pull out an 8-2 run. So very, very fun battles. Thank you for the battle submission. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're enjoying the content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And a special thank you to our members here on YouTube. The support you guys provide is absolutely incredible. So thank you guys oh so very much. And until next time, I've been HomeSliceHenry.